I found some two reasons why the Super Eagles of Nigeria will still continue to struggle, even though you will have to bring in Messi and Ronaldo into the team. Number one is the management team. The people that are leading and managing Super Eagles are ignorant of football. They don't know anything about football. They are all politicians. That is why their selection is not based on merits. That's why you end up seeing players in the pitch and you question yourself, is this one actually a professional? Because if you come to home-based club, you will see players, talented ones, good ones, that most of the players that are playing for Super Eagles cannot equate to them. But they are not inclusive. Politics everywhere. Number two, non-inclusive of own players in the team. It's very funny. You look at the Super Eagles, all of them are all playing outside Nigeria. All of them are professional abroad and engage with their different clubs. And they will do everything to protect their contracts. That's why when they come in here, they will never give them the best because that is where they are feeding from. They have already gained their position in the team that nobody will take their position. So they relaxed because they don't have a competitor. But if you bring in the own best players that are desperate to make name for themselves, they are desperate to be known, they are desperate to make a landmark, you realize that every other ones that will come into the team will sit up, including those ones that are playing abroad. All of them will sit up. That's why when you see them flying into the team, you see them relaxing, they making yanka, do all manners of things. I mean, if you can see that there is no seriousness in these ones, we only have players that are coming to show off. And having that kind of players, they will never give you the best. Just take for example, Osimhen. Immediately he had injury, they had to. His club has to come out, flew me out. That's a good example of depending on the stars. Because they've already made a name for themselves. They have already made the money. They have the exposure. They have the club. So coming to play for you is just, to them, you are helping the country. It's not a privilege to them. So if you bring in people that sees that opportunity as a privilege, they will give their best to make sure that they definitely discharge that function. And perfectly well more than those people we call stars. You can't just play all stars. Mix them with the home base. Because we have people that are ignorant of football, they will never know that. How would they know? How can you give what they don't have? That's why we need Okocha in this. Okocha, you've been staying back for a while now. You can't be sitting back at the fence and watch Super Eagles draining down. No. This isn't the Super Eagles we grew up to see, we're proud of. The Super Eagles that won Brazil. Common African country we are struggling to defeat. Can this kind of Super Eagles withstand Brazil? Okocha and Kanu and many others. You guys have seated in the fence for a while. It's high time you stand up from your slumber before the Super Eagles turn to Super Vulture.